back at it. Sunday afternoon instead of the morning. Haven't done any afternoon fishing much on the weekends just because timing hasn't worked out great, but the way everything worked out with the family today, we're out in the afternoon in the rain, as usual. I take what I can get and I have no problem with it. So we're back at home base. I've been here, this is my third time now. The first two times I was skunked. Water was 44-ish degrees both times I came. We're back here, water's 60 degrees. It's actually the point where we might find some bass already spawning at this point. In 3 weeks, it turns around that fast, which is kind of ridiculous. Actually, maybe like 2 weeks. So that is just surface temp though. Not sure what we're really gonna run into till we get out here and start scoping the place out. Yes, it's cloudy out and not very sunny, and I'm wearing sunglasses, but they're polarized. For those that kind of aren't aware, it makes it a lot easier to see the shallow water structure that I'm looking for, especially beds. We're gonna try moving baits. We're down here on the southern end, which typically ends up being a little bit warmer, which is backwards to normally what I'd find, but it is what it is. I do want to fish the inlet up on the northern side, but there's one other boat here, and that's where they are right now. So we'll give them time. I don't want to intrude on their space. It's no point. It's such a small spot. You don't want to get up on top of somebody when they're out just trying to have fun. So we're going to try the southern end, which has a couple of spawning areas, but more importantly, a huge staging area where the pre-spawners should be. So I've got a ton of water I'm going to cover. I'm going to try all sorts of moving baits. I'm going to start with the chatterbait. The one from Rocky Ledge Tackle. It's a slightly different pattern than usual. Gold blade. I got a key tech on the back. Kind of a perch pattern almost. See what we can do. Oh. Couldn't tell if it was bouncing off the rocks. That's a good fish. That's a real good fish. It's been a while since I caught a good fish. If you couldn't tell, I'm a little hyped about. But essentially, it's probably a 2.5 pounder if I'm lucky. It's a good fish, though. Good way to start. Right down the edge of the rocks. What'd I tell you? Good stuff. Okay, I know I tied on that rat like I was going to use it, but honestly, I want the spinnerbait. Spinnerbait or GTFO. Where I'm going, we need the spinnerbait. Knock the stuffing out of it. Oh my God, dude, that's gotta be a good one. He knocked about 5 feet of slack into that, and he's not even that big. But he's not that small either. Dude, look at this. Hold on. He inhaled that spinnerbait. Way in there. Ridiculous. Helps if I can stand in the right spot. I mean, he got everything. Not bad. A little football. Dude, I saw my spinnerbait just disappear. And there was so much slack. Not even funny. Feels good. He came out right in front of that big boulder. Ain't no fish in here. Ooh, the lolly. Thought I saw a little twitch in the line, but no, it can't be because that would indicate I had a fish. And everybody knows there's no fish when I'm out fishing. Ooh. Oh, I spoke too soon. It's a little guy. No, it's not a little guy. He's not big, but he's not exactly little either. This way, please. He's a little bit bigger than I thought. Not huge, but not bad. Come on. Don't you dare shake that free. Gotcha. I gotcha. Shaky head. Strikes again. Might be my biggest fish of the year. We gotta weigh it, find out. Sad as that is, it's gotta be close to 3. I'm gonna say 2 3/4. We'll say 214. $213. Ah, that's pretty good. Not bad. Shaky head, helping me out of a tough spot here. They're still not interested in playing for a long time. Been like 2 hours since my last bite. Ay, ay, ay. And yet another fish tight off of a rock. Why they weren't any of the other 1,000 rocks I threw at before this one, damn if I know. But he was there. Yeah, so there's probably like a whole lot of muting prior to catching that fish. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, like just because of circumstances, I have not been able to get out during the best times to fish. Not once yet this season. Maybe one day where I had like perfect weather, but the water was still ridiculously cold. So just timing and circumstances are going against quality of fishing for me this season. I'm still getting into them, but this is redefined bad for me. I mean, this is easily the worst start to any season I've had. Again, maybe since I was a little kid. This is just otherworldly bad. But, you know, I'm still out fishing, and for that, I am grateful. I'm still catching some fish. They're not huge, and they're not, you know, coming in super high numbers, but I'm catching them. Well, at least 1 or 2. It's better than nothing. Nope. So plus side of this spot at least is it's a little deeper on the outside edge of these rocks. I caught that fish on the main lake side of that rock, and that's the second time I've done that out of the 3 fish I've caught. The other one was on a spinnerbait, and it was kind of main lake side, but it was more like on the side, so tough to say. But got a lot of boulders here, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm all of a sudden starting to feel a little bit more optimistic. And all I'm doing is I'm just throwing a shaky head on 1/8 ounce weight. It's a 5-inch Reactions Innovations flirt worm. Sprayed grass, I think it's the color, if memory serves correct. And I'm just getting it close to the boulder. Just real gentle, real slow. Just making my line bounce, so I'm trying to transmit as very little action, but action nonetheless, to my shaky head as I possibly can. Sometimes I'll drag it out. For the most part, I'm just trying to bounce the line. And usually when I get bit, most of them is just a little tick, and I'll see tension load up into my line. Very rarely on my shaky head do I feel a thump. Got him that time. Come on. You inhaled that, didn't you? Oh, pretty close. And before, little guy fought like a champ though. Man, that thing pulled. Oh, that's it, go. Ooh, sorry for the belly flop. Right in front of a rock, yet again. Every bite I've had has been right on a rock. There we go. small one. Oh, unless he decided to change his mind and become a big one. No, still smallish. Fighting like a champ, though. Hooked him real good, too. Oh, one more for the road, boys. Ladies and gentlemen. Little one, though. It is what it is. Fish is fish, right? Yep, I'm tired. My back's killing me. That's going to wrap it up. Not a bad day, all things considered. 60 degrees when I left. We've had 80-degree weather for the past, well, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Past 4 days. It was 80s, or I think yesterday, Saturday, was like mid to upper 70s. And then today it dropped to 60. And rain all day. So it is what it is. Saw a lot of evidence of bed, so they moved up and they were looking to stay up. But, you know, nothing of any size. I did say I was going to move out deeper, and I didn't, because honestly, I'm not comfortable doing that yet. Something I would like to work on, but I've had such a rough spring that I want to continue to stick with what I know and I have the most confidence in. But even then, like, now I'm just really losing my mind because nothing's really working. Granted, I kind of got the shaky head to work. I caught 5, but 3 of those were on the shaky head. Dropped a couple. Just this spring is not working out the way I'd hoped at all. I know a lot of it is because I'm fishing on, no joke, the worst possible day of the entire week. Any chance I've had to go fishing, no joke, I just had the worst day, the worst weather. So at some point things will turn around for me and it'll get better. Until then, I'm just going to keep my chin up, be grateful for the fact that I'm out here fishing, which I am. And you know what? I'm pumped that at least I got some fish. So there's that. Thank you all for watching. Greatly appreciate it. If you could take a minute of your time, go to my Patreon page down in the video description below. Would greatly appreciate it. Other than that, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video.